Frieza is the most popular villain in all of Dragon Ball, and no, I don't think there's any debate there. For many collectors, especially those that collect Masterlies exclusively, you want to represent as many forms of him as possible. We've gotten plenty of figures, especially within Masterlies, that really fulfill that need. We got the first form, second form, third form, 100% full power, Mecha Frieza, even Golden Frieza. But to be honest, even though we have gotten a few final form Friezas, none of them have really been all that great. With the upcoming Frieza Masterlies coming in January, I thought now would be a great time for us to review what people call the definitive final form Frieza figure, the Master Stars Piece Frieza. Let's find out if he lives to the hype. We do Dragon Ball figure reviews, news, and more here on the channel, so if you don't want to miss out on the hottest releases, make sure you subscribe. This figure is part of the popular Master Stars Piece line of figures. If you want to learn more about them, go watch my latest Gotenks review where I talk a little bit more about the series. This Frieza released on December 8th, 2015. He was sculpted by Hiroyuki Nakazawa, who is one of the most popular Dragon Ball sculptors of all time. He made a majority of the Master Stars Piece line, and even though he seemingly retired some time ago, his legacy still lives on today. Frieza lives up to pretty much every expectation people have. But now, let's start with Frieza's pose. I don't think there are many better references for him than this one. The pose has been used many times to depict Frieza in his final form. It's taken from an earlier portion of his fight with Goku when he states that he won't use his hands to fight. It's iconic and makes him look extremely menacing and pompous. Frieza's face is extraordinary. There are times where I feel as though his mouth is somewhat off, but I think that's whenever I look at a random picture online or misremember him, because as I look at him while writing this review, there is simply no other figure that captures his face better than this. The dimples around his mouth, his piercing eyes, and even the perfect positioning of the bleeding lines going down his face, it's just utter perfection. Frieza's musculature is fantastic too. Everything from his sculpted torso, ripped arms, impressive legs, and even his crazy back, they're all super swole. I also love the brush strokes that are left over on parts of the sculpt. I think this is a feature that really is only found on artistic pieces instead of boring 3D printed models. Frieza's colors are somewhat of a mixed bag for me though. On one hand, I love how the paint was applied. The blacks are deep, his red eyes are piercing, the blue shading on his body really makes him pop, and I even love the translucent purple spots all over his body. My only gripe with the colors of the figure are his purple spots. I feel like they're a little too dark and maybe should be a little more saturated instead. If you compare his colors here to the Masterlies figures, you can see what I mean. I love the translucent take, but I just wish they were a little more bright. Maybe if I add some more lighting to my collection, it will look a little differently. Frieza's also the perfect size and fit for Masterlies. Surprisingly, he's about 7 inches tall, which is actually the same height as the current Masterlies. He's shorter than Goku and Vegeta, plus fits perfectly with his other forms, including his 100% full power form. Those seem to be the most important whenever having him on a dedicated Namek Saga shelf. The Masterlies in comparison to this Frieza is a little shorter than the Master Stars piece, which frankly I find a little amusing since I remember that many collectors felt as though the Masterlies was too small. I do somewhat agree there. While we're comparing these two, you can also see that the Master Stars piece is way better in the face and overall build. Not to mention better overall painting, other than the purple spots. I know the Masterlies is going for a more authentic look to the manga cover, but his face is just not great at a lot of angles. If you wanted to pick up this Frieza in good condition with his box, you'll be having to pay around $100 to start off. For a figure that's 10 years old, is the definitive final form Frieza figure and kind of a holy grail for collectors, I think $100 is a very small price to pay. He's beautiful and nearly everything that I would want in a Frieza figure. Sure, he could have a better support, those purples that I complained about could be fixed and more saturated, but at the end of the day, these are all nitpicks that are greatly outweighed by the benefits of the figure. We'll see how the Masterlies in January stacks up against this one, but until then, I'll be enjoying my definitive Frieza figure. But those are my thoughts, guys. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, then please leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please join our Discord community full of Dragon Ball collectors that are just like you. There's a link to it in our description below. It's free to entry. Plenty of people there that would love to see your collection. Plus, if you do want to go even further beyond in supporting this channel, you can become a YouTube member. That way you can see videos like this early and get future perks down the line. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. So, till the next video, I'll see you all later.